How about let's talk about this will be a new segment, a new little clip, nutrition mistakes you've made since. So tell us a little bit about the history of you going plant-based.
History of me going plant-based. So, my brother decided to become a vegetarian back when he was in elementary school, I think 4th or 5th grade. So I'm 2 years older than him, so I was in middle school. And at the time, he did it for the love of animals. And we always had, my parents still do have, cats, dogs, and definitely, a lot, have an appreciation for animal life. I didn't end up making the decision to go even become a vegetarian until I was in college at Lindenwood. I had had some adverse experiences with the meat at school, and during spring break I was down at John Holden's parents' house in Joplin, Missouri, and we watched Forks Over Knives. And I think all that documentary combined with the adverse effects from food at school and my brother and my family's love for animals, I think those are all the catalyzing events that led me to make the decision to go vegetarian at that time.
And so what are some of the things you've learned over the years? What mistakes have you made?
As far as mistakes, as far as
so let's break that down maybe into on the bike nutrition mistakes and post nutrition having to do with athletics, and then non-athletics nutrition in general.
Yeah, so I think if there was one thing that I could more or less go back and tell myself not to do when I was at Lindenwood, I was probably training between 14, 18 hours a week and had little to no money, and so I was relying heavily on store brand Pop-Tarts to get me through rides. And I don't know, even at this point, I don't know what else I could have really consumed other than just buying a ton of bananas and just stuffing my jersey full to go out for rides. But there was no way those were very conducive to excellent performance on the bike. But so I think that was definitely, something that, more or less a mistake that I made.
Yeah.
But there I was thinking, has a lot of calories.
Yeah, but too is you do what you can. You do what you can. You work with what you got. And I think at the time you understood that, hey, this isn't the best choice, but it's getting me through my rides. I'm still competitive.
Yeah.
And that you probably thought, well, once I get out of college, making my own money, have a little bit of more money to spend and make, let's say, some banana bread.
Yeah.
That was for sure going to happen once you got out of college. So.
Yeah, it's tough, and it's all a matter of your circumstance and the environment you're in as far as what decisions you can make. And so
I guess the moral of the story there probably is I think that one mistake that people make in this lifestyle, in their quest, I find, and I'm rolling my eyes here, if the camera can't see me, but is that in people's quest to go vegan, instead of going plant-based, they eat too many refined vegan products, too many high oil, high added sugar, refined, still vegan products. And so, let's say those Pop-Tarts, for example, were vegan, and people, you can be vegan and be unhealthy.
Oh, yeah, so it's very easy. It's probably easier to do that. My general rule of thumb, even when I walk into a grocery store, is the fewer things I have in my cart that don't have a label on it, the better. And try to do the vast majority of my shopping right in the produce section. But it comes down to, what's easy and how you end up, trying to allocate your time and the importance of preparing your own food. And those are all things, if you're going to choose to be, vegan or a whole food plant-based diet, that, you're going to have to make the decision to allocate time to food prep, either on a daily or by a daily basis in order to consume the right things.
Right.